everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sade, also known as the Paradise Sims on here and on my socials. For those that are joining me back, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to join the Discord so you guys can stay connected. And for those that are new here, hey! Be sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you guys can get notified for all my new uploads. I am so excited to be bringing you guys back with another video. I know I have been gone for a minute and I'm sorry, but I had so much stuff going on. I had got a new job. It was just going through life. It was my birthday, and then like the worst part of it all was my PC was broken. It was literally broken, so I had to get it fixed, but it's fixed and we're here now. And I thought a good apology for my absence would be bringing you guys back with another mods video, because I did a lot of mod and CC shopping trying to fix this very broken mods folder because I missed like 3 updates, but we're here now. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing a few mods and overrides that I have in my game that I think are super cute, that I'd highly recommend. So be sure to stick around for the rest of the video, and also be sure to check out the description below for the links to all the mods mentioned in today's video. And I'm just gonna get straight into it. So one of the first mods I'm gonna highlight, it's more like a CC collection, but I consider it a mod because there's so many new interactions that each of the objects within this collection your Sims can like interact with, all the new things. Why does Stormy stink? Hello? But that mod is gonna be called it's the Luminova collection by Arnie, and it includes so many different things, from an air purifier, a home system, a new smart refrigerator with a home hub, automatic blinds that your Sims can have inside their homes. But one of my favorite pieces are the air purifier and this pretty big old flat screen. And the thing that I love about this is it just seems so much more realistic with like all the little apps and everything on it. And I think like this background looks like, it kind of looks like Del Sol Valley, and it's just so cute in regards to like making your Sims home appear more realistic. And I'm gonna actually highlight another mod since I have blue right here, and it's gonna be a set of TV and movie overrides, and those are by Bun Sims and Anna Sims. And with this override, they have so many new TV shows and movies that the girls put so much effort into remaking, like with their own Sims and stuff along those lines. Like even the simflix is so cute. And so as you can see, like they basically made Queen Charlotte but in the Sims. Like that eats down so bad, y'all. Like, do you understand how much time that would have took? And these girls ate down every single show that they put on here. They also have other things such as Vampire Diaries, Scandal, Insecure, Breaking Bad, You, and they just ate down so bad with these movie and TV overrides. So I would highly recommend those by amazing creators, because this just eats bad. Like, hello? Yup, girl, I felt it. She playing with that man. But yeah, definitely would recommend these overrides by Anna and Bun Sims, 100%. Another mod that I want to share with you guys is, like, once again, another kind of like CC pack, and this is also by the creator Arnie, and these are called the Cozy and Looks lights. And I love these lights because they bring so much aestheticness to any room. Like we have this little light in Stormy's little dressing room in her little closet or whatnot, but there's also so many other lights. Somebody losing celebrity stardom, oh well. There's so many other little lamps that's included in the CC pack, including like a Himalayan salt lamp, this mood lighting lamp. There's this one little lamp that like spins around. That's so cute. And there's just so many different ones that would fit any aesthetic or any space that your Sims like. So I would highly recommend this little CC pack by Arnie as well. And that's again the Cozy and Looks lights by Arnie. Another override that I'm going to share with you guys are these hair tool replacements. These essentially override the tools that your Sims use when they give someone like a styling. So for instance, here Tanisha, little bass self, she looks so good. She's doing Natalie's hair, and so as you can see, the hair dryer is different. It's now like a Baby Bliss, whatever, one of those nice blow dryers. So I'm gonna let her do her hair. And I just like this because it looks so much more better than the normal. I think it's like a black hair dryer. And then she's gonna cut her hair
on Chibi. Oh,
and then this is so cute. Like, hello, this is so cute. It's a cheese spray. That's so much more cuter. I love this. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like this. And these are like super small replacements, but they make such a big difference in your game in regards to like just creating some more realism in it and stuff along those lines. Oh, they're so cute. Period, Miss
Baba.
Girl. Baba.
Mushkazans exanoi chobaba. Huh?
So yeah, I would highly recommend those two little overrides, and those will be linked below, so be sure to check those out by that creator. The next mod I'm going to highlight for you guys is going to be by Kiko Vanity, and that's the Vanity Girl Hair Maintenance mod. I love this mod because it gives your Sims the ability to style and manage their hair however they like to. So I'm going to have Tanisha actually test it out for you guys. So I'm going to have her maintain her hair, and we're going to do this like color that she has. And so she's going to go to the case.
Huh?
So now that Tanisha went ahead and put her hair up in rollers, now her hair switched and they're in rollers. As you guys saw, it was in that wig before. Then I can have her secure it overnight as well, and we can choose whatever color bonnet. So I'm gonna have her put on the black bonnet, and boom, like, hello, this is so cute. This is so cute. This is so cute. I love this so bad. There's also other things that I think your Sims can do with it as well. I'm gonna have her remove her bonnet actually.
Baya chupa.
And then I'm gonna have her take the rollers off.
Ooh.
And now it's in this cute little scarf. And that's just so cute. And I absolutely adore this mod. I think it brings so much more realism, especially to your black Sims who, like, come on girl, like, why do you not have a bonnet on? And then you don't have to go in a cast and give them a bonnet or give them whatever kind of hair wrap you want them to sleep in at night. You can literally just use this mod to do it. And of course, you just go ahead and take it off.
Skiva Sufa.
And my girl got her wig back on. So I absolutely love this mod. I would highly, highly recommend it. I love everything by Kiko Vanity, all her CC, and she really is tapping into her mod bag. So highly, highly would recommend that. And another mod by Kiko Vanity is this hair tie by her as well. And I'm gonna have London use it since she has her braids in right now. So I'm gonna have her just go ahead and click on the hair tie. I'm gonna have her tie her hair up, and we're gonna go ahead and use the blonde one. All right, girl, you tired. You gonna be all right. You gonna be good.
You both sad.
And then boom, just like that, her hair is up. Like, come on, y'all. That eats so bad. That eats so bad. But yes, highly would recommend these two little hair mods by Kiko Vanity because my girl ate down. She ate down with both of these. So highly would recommend those. And then since I'm still here, there's another mod by Kiko Vanity, and that is the Kiko Vanity phone mod, the Vanity Girl phone. And I absolutely love this mod because not only is this a phone replacement for your Sims, which I'll show you here. Let's have London. Let's have her send a text. I'm gonna have her just send a text to Santana so you guys can see it, because it does not only replace your actual phone with a much more newer iPhone. Like the old one that I had was like an older phone. I think it was like an iPhone 12 or something, but it replaces it with a much more different phone, a much more newer phone. You can also select the different cases for here, so I'm gonna have her switch her case out. I'm gonna have her switch her case right here. Look, she texting Santana being messy. Okay, girl. And then just like that, they have so many different swatches. This girl is tired and she needs to crack. Okay. But there's so many different swatches that you could choose from for all the different phone covers, and they're super cute. But the greatest thing about this mod is that it also comes in a build by version. So this is the version from build by, and your Sim can of course choose whatever case they want. But then also, if you drop it into their inventory, Tanisha has two phones on her. We're gonna have her select, I don't know. Let's do the tortoise. I almost said turquoise. Tortoise. But when you select whichever phone case that you like, I'll just do the black alligator. You can equip your Sim with the actual phone itself. So I'll have her put it in her, no, actually may have her put it in her left hand because she has a purse in her hand. Let's see.
Zomba Shimba.
So now Miss Girl has her phone in her hand. So what this allows you to do is it allows you to take pictures so much more easier. So for instance, so say I want her to do an animation, right? Now I don't have to go in a cast
Oh,
to put the
Canada,
phone in her hand.
Come
And I
out.
could just do it like that. This is completely the wrong one. I forgot I put it in her left hand. Let me try it again. So yeah. So now I don't have to go in a cast to give Tanisha the phone, and I could just have it in her inventory, and I can pull it out whenever I want her to take a little selfie or whatnot. And I love this. This is so smart, because if you think about it, the most hardest part about making machinimas or making content is having to constantly go into cast to put props and animations or whatever little extra stuff you need so that you can get your animations right. And so with this mod, it alleviates that stress. And so I would highly recommend it, especially for content creators or anyone who just likes taking pictures and doesn't want to constantly go into cast, because then it's as simple as just unequipping the phone so that you can no longer use it. So if I have her stop posing,
Vroom.
I just go ahead and select put the phone down,
Huh.
Ugh, grow bull. Ugh.
and now it's just back in her inventory. It's not in her hand no more, and it's as simple as that. So I would highly recommend the Kiko Vanity phone mod, because I'm not downloading any other like phone replacements anymore. Like that's it. And I think there's also a way where you can just choose whether you want the build by version or whether you want the mod as well, so you don't necessarily have to have the override. So highly would recommend that mod by Kiko Vanity. Okay, so for the next two messy mods that I'm going to highlight, I'm going to use Justice and Isis to demonstrate. And the first mod that I really like is the drama mod by L Sims. So with this mod, it's very similar to the holiday drama mod that I previously highlighted in my last mods video. But with this one, it gives your Sims so many new interactions to be messy as hell. So let's see. There's flirty, toxic, smitten options, and then there's of course the petty option. So for Justice and Isis, for those that are returning, y'all know they do not like each other. So I'm gonna have Justice ask Isis, do we have a problem?
Orby.
Okay, Miss Girl.
Snoofanoosh?
Quimba.
Haha, Silvar.
Oh, Warba. Warba, hey.
So now they're arguing, but Isis said, no we don't, but if you want to find a way to solve it, we can, just let me know. And now they low-key arguing. And I'm gonna have Isis snap back and say something a little bit more messy. Let's see. So let's see. I'm gonna have her say, let me just be honest, I don't like you, but there's so many more. Like, you just give me weird vibes. That's such loser behavior. Don't try me. Who gonna check me about it? You're a deadbeat. And like, these are different things. So it's like there's interactions for every sim, whether that be like your sim baby daddy, your sim's parent, or whatever. So I'm gonna have her say what I say I was gonna have her say. I'm gonna tell her, like, you just give me weird vibes. Honestly, you're just like weird as hell. See, and this is why she says she's weird as hell. She's nasty as hell.
Yeah, Nabi.
And Fabi Missakoy. Brankavint, Fina Iffel Imb.
And she said, just responded back and said, wait, how? What did I do? I'm totally not weird. She's weird as hell. For y'all who are returning, y'all know she is weird as hell. So I'm gonna have Justice clap back, and I'm gonna say, like, what's up? Like, you wanna fight? Let's just get it over with. Let's see. Cause I saw that. I've been wanting to use that one. Can we just fight and get this over with? Like, what's up? Like, you wanna run it?
Suna Chorg? You can't eat a meal.
Yibs.
Grenza.
Isis said, oh, you want to fight? I'm ready when you are, but just know I don't start fights, I finish them. So now that the girls are heated, they pissed off, girl is tense and they're highly upset. She's getting her riled up and everything. She said, let's get this over with, from being ready to fight a sim. Justice is tired of all the long talking and is ready to start throwing hands. Hopefully this sim can put their simoleons where their mouth is. So I highly recommend this mod because it just brings so much more interaction and drama within your game, and it works perfectly, especially for my save with these girls here. So moving into the next mod that is going to continue, since they want to squabble up now, I'm going to have Justice squabble up with her using the Extreme Squabbles mod. The Extreme Squabbles mod is by King Black Cinema. So with this one, you have the option to also argue. So I'm gonna have her tell her, like, what's up?
Well, no.
Like, what's up?
Scobany.
George Shagora.
Barleen. Sibler.
Lava.
So then you get a notification, Justice Kid just hit ISIS with a call out. They either gonna fight or be labeled a scary bitch for life. And it said, yeah, I said, run up from initiating fight. This ain't Twitter fingers home. This is real life violence. You heard? And ISIS, she's mad. So she said, do you need that from getting pressed? So we calling FaZe now. Bet I'm gonna turn this into a missing person situation. So I'm gonna use now the extreme squabbles to have them fight. Let's see. Let's go ahead and have them squabble. So there's different ones. They can either beat them up, they can squabble up, they can sleep, slam them, fold them, drag and stop her, catch her slipping. So I'm gonna have her squabble up.
Free.
Just run it.
Oh, please,
Ooh,
Roy. Huh?
Oh, no, not them going through the door.
Slofa. Sago. Ina. Plavar.
Oh, no, not the
What's
blood. See, yeah, let me test out another one. Let's see. I'm gonna catch her slipping.
Orba. Nah. Ishanoi.
What is up, Narla?
Oh,
Vina Quexo.
so yeah, the buffs for this is just so funny. I snuck that bitch like rent due and the lights is off. I ain't say nothing. I just rocked they shit and watched them fold like a busted futon. Oh my gosh. Let's see how Isis is feeling. I know she tight right now. She's hecka mad. I'm finna let Isis get her lick back. Hold on. Just go ahead and sleep her.
Hanasaru. Malspec Mobsy Bombo.
Oh, please.
Infalines Wabarani Bayumi.
So yeah, I would definitely recommend the Extreme Squabbles mod if you want to see your Sims fight, because I'm not gonna lie, I had the Brawling mod, but I didn't use it as much, but I will definitely be using this one much more, and you know, this also works for like machinimas and stuff like that too if you work it right. So highly would recommend both those messy ass mods for your messy ass game if you are looking for some entertainment. For this next mod, I'm gonna use Stormy to demonstrate this mod by Sims World as well, and this is called the plumjob mod. So with this mod, it essentially introduces like looking for a job, interviews, online job boards, and stuff along those lines to essentially like make your Sims careers more intricate. So if you use the computer, you can select career, and now we have sites such as like Lamadin, which is kind of like LinkedIn, Simdeed, and you can of course like prepare a resume, you can attend virtual interviews, you can find odd jobs, attend in-person interviews, follow up on interviews that you previously did, email a hiring manager. So for instance, I'm gonna have Stormy make a Lamadin account, and the options are also available on your Sims phone as well. So they can like scroll the job postings and look for jobs as well. And then also while I'm here, there's another little mod or override that I have here. This is the computer desk override by Simikatu. So that is also another one. As you could tell, Stormy is much more relaxed while she's sitting on the computer. And I like this because it's much more relaxed, much more realistic than the default or EA way that they sit in the computer chair. So also would recommend that. But Stormy she made her Lamadin account, or she's currently making it. Now Stormy has a notification that says welcome to Lamadin. Stormy, prepare to build your network, showcase your skills, and connect with potential employers. Your career journey starts here. And so now that we made the account, we unlocked different features such as like messaging university alumni for your Sims that went to school, networking with the employers, paying an expert to look at your resume, doing courses, reading articles, researching companies, and all different types of things that you can do there. And then you can like browse job salaries or look at postings or job postings on Indeed or whatnot. So I definitely think this is fun, especially for gameplay when you have like very career oriented Sims, and maybe like a Sim that just got us out of school and they're trying to look for a job or something along those lines. So I think it really helps with gameplay and creating that real immersion in your game to appear more realistic. So I would highly recommend that mod by Sims World. For this next mod, I'm going to use blue to highlight another mod by Simkatu, and that is the writing override. So with the writing override, your Sims sit in a different position when they write. It's much more lax. If Blue can shut the Blue's writing position is much more lax. She has her hand on the table, and this is a small little mod, little override. I think it makes a world of a difference, similar with like the the computer desk one, they just look more relaxed. They look more realistic. This is much more better compared to the default override or animation that they have for this. So highly would recommend this override as well. This next mod I'm going to highlight is specifically works with the most recent pack that came out because it is a tattoo gun override, and the tattoo artist in the house, of course, is Blue. So I'm going to have her give Stormy a tattoo.
Sharuna.
So this is a small little override, but it does replace the default tattoo gun that comes with the game. And there's several different swatches. I still went with like a normal black one, but there is also like pink ones and stuff along those lines as well. So definitely with the new pack, I wanted some overrides because I knew that the CC creators would come out with something really, really cute. And so this tattoo gun is, oh girl.
Masa. Skumahan.
So yeah, definitely would recommend this tattoo gun override. And there's also a laser override by the same creator, and I think the laser is to remove tattoos. I haven't used that feature quite yet, but there's also an override for that as well. So I will link that below, so be sure to check those out as well, especially if you guys bought the new pack. So highly would recommend that. For this next mod that I'm going to highlight, I'm going to use Peeping Tom because of course he's by our house late at night because it's very on brand of him. And I'm going to highlight the sim control hub. So I used to use the control any sim mod, but from my understanding it's broke or hasn't been updated in a while. So what the sim control hub does, essentially it does the same thing. So you can just add Peeping Tom to your selectable sims, and now with that it's much more easier actually than the control any sim. So now I can control Peeping Tom and have him say, for instance, go here, look at him, all he wants to go do is peep in the windows, you sick freak. So he's now in my household, and I can kind of just choose to do what I want with him, just like control any sim. But this one is definitely much less laggy than control any sim because like I mentioned, it's been like broken for quite a minute, I think. Yeah, definitely would recommend the control sim hub, especially if you already use control any sim, just because it hasn't been updated in a while. This might help if you're having like any tuning issues in your game or something along those lines. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove him because he needs to go. So yeah, definitely would recommend the sim control hub. Alrighty, so for the last two mods that I'm going to highlight in today's video, one I'm going to mention is the font override. So I do have a new font override in my game, and I will link the details to it below. But I like this font. I think it's very similar to like the kind of default font that comes with the game. But it does look a little bit more cleaner, and so as you can see like in the UI throughout the video, it does override the original font. So I would highly recommend this font override. And now that I'm in cast, my final mod that I'm going to highlight for you guys today is called the For the Culture Randomizer. And I definitely like this mod. What it does essentially is it gives your sims more culture names. So we're going to take Natalie here, for instance, right? If I wanted to change my girl name, right? We have Mariana now, okay? Jayla, Nija, Tyra, Kiana, Jamani, so many different names that are actually like cute and original names, as opposed to the default names that EA gives you that are like the same 5 names. So Karina, Cheyenne, last names as well, we have Thrasher, Hunt, Sanchez, Raider, whatever the case might be. While it's a small little override, I think it makes such a big difference, especially when you're trying to be original, or when you're just trying to create like maybe your sim just doesn't have, maybe your sim has a certain type of vibe, or maybe you just want a little bit more originality and some new options in your game. Either way, I think the For the Culture Randomizer makes such a big difference. I actually enjoy it, and I actually love being in cast now because now when I go pick their names out, I'm like, oh, that's cute. So definitely would recommend that mod along with the font override as well. But yeah, y'all, that wraps just about everything up. As always, be sure to like, comment, share this video with a friend, and subscribe. And all the links mentioned in today's video will be linked below, so be sure to check those out, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.